Hey friends, welcome to the Yoder Homestead. I'm Karen, and just a bit of an update for you guys. Our family took a 10-day vacation. We tried to squeeze one in this year because it has been super busy. We have started another business and it has made us super busy during the winter time, which is very different for us, very unusual. We were used to not doing much in the winter. So this year has been very different, and so we wanted to just take advantage of some family time and just have uninterrupted time with each other for 10 days at least. That's as much as we could do because Mike had to come home for a show. So wanted to give you guys an update. So I did start Seedlings. We'll actually start with some of the first things that I started. We did microgreens, and this is actually the second pea tray, which I need to harvest. I'm going to take those inside and make some salads out of it. But I'm going to take these radishes inside too. They are ready to be harvested, and same with this salad mix over here. They're starting to get purple, which means they need to be harvested. So yeah, so microgreens is a super easy thing to do. You just fill these shallow trays. I have mine from the Bootstrap Farmer, and you heavily seed the top, and then you weigh them down with another tray with some weight for maybe 1 or 2 days, 3 days maybe, to get them to sprout very tightly to the soil surface. And once they've done that, you uncover them and you give them light. They need a lot of bright light to get going. And then you just let them grow. You got to keep them watered because this is a shallow tray, like I said. And then, yeah, you harvest them within like 7 days or so. So yeah, very excited. This is the second tray of sunflower seeds. We've done one already, and we were actually gone when they were completely ready. So my mom ended up giving them to our chickens, which is fine. They enjoyed the treat very, very much. So anyways, that is our microgreens right now. And then down here, so this is a little bit of a mess right now. Viviana wants to say hi. Say hi, baby.
Hey, I'm a baby.
Yeah, do Dash now. Hang on. Hey, so this is a little bit of my setup. It's still kind of a mess because this is a new space for me. So not quite sure how I want to do everything yet. I am replacing these lights. They are taking way more energy than my other lights do, and that's not okay. So they're older style lights, so they're taking up, yeah, a lot more energy than these ones like down here that I had. So, but I do have this size tray, which I'm gonna just put a lot of storage and stuff on it. And then this huge rack we actually had in our garage at the old house. And since we have like a tool shed type garage thing here, there's no need for this shelf really to be used for that. So I decided to kind of makeshift it into a seed starting shelf. So it has 4 big shelves that we can use to put seeds on. And these are kind of sad. I'm not sure what happened. I think they didn't have enough light when they first germinated because I didn't have my lights set up yet. They were just by this window over here. So I think we're going to redo these. This was just an early succession of these seeds. So we're going to redo them and hopefully they grow a little bit better. Then we have some onions over here. Some of the seeds didn't quite come up how I wanted them to. So we're just going to reseed some of that as well. And get some more going for onions. And then I have another shelf right here. This is my soil box, some extra trays. These are the little seed starting trays. All of my stuff is from Bootstrap Farmer for the most part. I was super impressed with their quality of trays. I only broke one last year, which is impressive because I don't handle them very gently. So this plant right here, I got at a greenhouse for $8. It was very, very pot bound. So we replanted it. You can see there's a bunch of growth. I want to put it in the house once it kind of stops dropping a bunch of leaves, which it's getting there. But so we repotted it. We need to trim some of the insides out, but it is doing great. It is loving its life, but you can see there's still quite a bit of leaf drop. So Anyways, I got this massive shelving unit from Uline, which I am really impressed with yet. And then we did lights, just zip tied them to the top here. And then I can do 6 trays on one shelf, which is impressive. So these are the 10-20 trays from Bootstrap Farmer. And then I have the 2.5-inch pots in the trays so I can bottom water them. All right, so on the top shelf, we have cabbages and Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts are just now starting to come up, so that's exciting. We have Copenhagen market cabbage, red acre cabbage, stonehead cabbage, but these two are just, they're really weird. I don't know, they're not what I had last year. So not quite sure what's going on with that. I don't know, is it too warm in here? I do need to change the batteries in my temperature thing, but I need to get a fan in here as well. Then in here we have lavender, celery, pink celery, rosemary, a whole bunch of different stuff. The celery is coming up, so that's exciting. Got that over there. And then, oh, the really nice thing about these shelves is these lights actually produce a little bit of heat. And then, so I actually don't need to use a lot of heat mats because the heat from the lights is coming up and warming the trays, which is perfect. So I put all the heat mats on the bottom shelf because this is concrete and it's cool. That way it keeps these ones nice and warm. But, so yeah, so there we have Lysianthus, which hasn't come up yet. And then what else is in here? I think this is all Lysianthus, different kinds of Lysianthus. That whole thing. This is all Linaria, which I forgot to tell my mom when she did these to plant them in the smaller seed starting pots, but that's all right. And then here we have Linaria again, right here. And then we have geraniums. I bought a whole bunch of geraniums. I wanted to start a whole bunch. They're really popular around here, so I wanted to make sure that we have a bunch of variety for them. And then on the bottom shelf, we have dichondria, some more Lysianthus. You can see those little green plants in there. And then here we have echinacea, sea holly, and another lavender in there. Some of them have sprouted. You can kind of see there the echinacea plants. And then here, the cauliflower is the same way. I think they got too hot by the window because it's not tinted. Over there is where I started them and I left them there, and I feel like they just got too warm and kind of bolted too quick. So not quite sure what I want to do with that yet, so we'll see. And then we have first time growing green globe artichokes. They look awesome. Leaves are super pretty. And then we have eggplant, 2 varieties, and then over here I need to redo these. I need to cut them off, let the bottoms heal, and then see if they grow a little bit better. But that is all the seedlings we have growing at the moment. Tomorrow I'm actually going to start 77 pots of peppers. Super excited. So my goal is, since we are doing the market garden, my goal is to grow enough plants to fill that up, but I'm also starting plants that other people can come and purchase. I can sell them, I can give to friends. So that's the goal for starting so many seeds. But the flower seeds I wanted a bunch of because we're filling my other garden with flower seeds for bouquets and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now. I do have a little bit of organizing to do yet. And yeah, just trying to figure out the best way to do everything in this space. So yeah, so we're learning, we're getting there. So like this shelf has lights already attached to it. So I'm actually going to move the trays closer together. Then we're going to start some seeds on these since those are already set up. And then I do have this other shelf over here, which I used last year. And it has lights already zip tied to it. Like right here, you can see these lights are already zip tied to them. So yeah, I just need to go through and finish organizing everything. But yeah, we wanted to change out those lights because they're drawing way too much energy, and that's not necessary. So yeah, that's what's going on here in our seed starting setup, but really excited just for more seeds to fill up all the spaces. So it's going really good. I'm excited to be back now because from now on, like all the seed starting I'll be involved in. So, but my mom did enjoy it. It was super awesome having her while we were gone because there were a bunch of flowers that I needed to have started while I was gone. So I'm super glad she was able to do that. But yeah, so then I have this table right here that I start all the seeds on. I'm going to actually bump it up a little bit. And some other things that I am using, I'm using this for my seed starting mix. Somewhere I have vermiculite right here that I use to top stuff with. And then this is the fertilizer I picked up at Rural King to try this year. It's all organic, so we're going to see. I really like that it was made from earthworm castings, so we're going to give it a go. I start that tomorrow, start fertilizing everything. And then I have my watering can right here, my mister for anything that hasn't come up yet or newly started seeds, scissors to take off microgreens, which I'm just going to take the whole tray inside and harvest these. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Some more seed starting videos are going to be coming soon. Like I said, peppers are going to be started tomorrow on Monday, which is super exciting. Getting into more of the vegetable kind of stuff, which means spring is super close. But anyways, thank you for joining me today. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
I read this here. We're just here.
Yeah, that's all right.
Guys, do we watch it? My hand is dirty.